Would you follow a ghost into the woods? Published by the channel Ghost Hunting. This ghost hunter has found exactly what he's been looking for. Driving down a road at night, the ghost hunter sees a figure wearing white up ahead. The figure's robe is fluttering as it walks forward. The man lays on his horn and continues driving toward it. The robed figure looks like it's running, but when the ghost hunter beeps again, it stops. It then continues running. The man parks and gets out of his vehicle as the robed figure stops. Up close, it looks like a headless figure with broad shoulders. The mysterious white-clad entity then runs into the woods, and the man races back to his vehicle. Was this figure a ghost, a headless horseman, or just some strange prank in the middle of the night? If you don't want poltergeists keeping you up at night, you might want to erase that pentagram on the wall. Published by Seeker of Ghosts in December of 2021, a demon poltergeist is captured in action in this scary video. The crew enters the apartment to find a red pentagram drawn on one wall with unusual symbology drawn around it. It seems like whoever was here before was welcoming demonic activity with open arms, and the demons obliged. In one clip, a doll spins around on its own, sliding very quickly across the floor. Later, a string that's hanging across the room appears to be cut by something invisible. And then, the most shocking evidence, a stool flies across the room, scraping over the floor. Are the demons responding to the pentagram? What are they trying to tell these ghost hunters? I think the best decision is to get the heck out of there. Believe it or not, this doll is scarier than she looks. Published by Rota X in November of 2020. They encounter this creepy doll directly upon entering, covered in red. Let's hope that's paint. And then this happens.
Estranho demais, muito sinistro.
After they're running away as fast as they can from the demon doll, they realize a presence is still with them. It makes itself known via the EMF meter. Has whatever possessed that doll latched onto them? When a djinn comes to play, it's generally gloves off. Published by Hassan Barbar in June of 2021. This scary video was filmed inside a not-so-abandoned building. The building alone is frightening, but when Hassan arrives at this room, it becomes more so. The djinn starts throwing things around, and when he enters, he gets pipes thrown at him. Things are being flung at all angles, so Hassan retreats into an adjacent room for safety, but the djinn won't let him hide out forever. It shoves something in the empty hole where a doorknob should be, and soon it bursts the door open.
Sure.
Hassan re-enters the haunted but now quiet room. As he continues around the building, the djinn gets angrier and angrier. This continues and doesn't let up. Eventually, he's had enough and goes to leave, but as he does, it appears he's pushed down the stairs by an invisible force. A lot of racket is heard afterward. It looks like a door was thrown down the stairs at him. Was this the djinn's doing? It looks like he's not playing at all. I think everyone should be staying far away from this place. If you've heard wailing in an abandoned building, would you investigate? Published in April of 2021, these adventurers soon find they're not alone after all. While in a stairwell, they hear a sound upstairs and chase it down. They find no one in the hallway, but do find this strange barrier blocking their path. They ignore it and continue forward. After searching for a time, someone comes racing out of one of the rooms. They chase the figure, but when they get up the next flight of stairs, he has disappeared. After searching this floor for a while, to no avail, they hear this voice. Where is it coming from? And whose is it? Though they attempt to chase it down, they never do find out. So I guess for now, it will remain a mystery. There's something more to this cemetery than what meets the eye. Published by KBC Cacadores de Fantasmas. In January of 2022, this crew senses a presence at the Seaway Cemetery. As they're wandering through the grounds, something makes a sound behind the wall.
Hey.
They all run to different parts of the wall to try and look in. Nothing is beyond it. Later, a strange light flashes, again from behind the wall in the graveyard. Something is sinister here, but I'm not sure what. As if the woods weren't scary enough. Published by Paranormies in November of 2021, this scary footage reveals a haunted cabin in the woods. In the short clip, these paranormal explorers hear their REM pod go off upstairs, but as they head up, crashing erupts behind them.
Oh, you can heard that.
What's going on, dude?
They re-enter the room and hear a clear word on one of their paranormal devices.
Violence?
What frights are in store for them? Judging from what I've seen so far, these ghosts certainly seem active in this haunted cabin. Maybe to the ghosts were the scary ones. Published by Paranormal Boys in September of 2021, this unexpected poltergeist activity scared this crew to their wits' end. The short clip shows everyone panicking as a foundry door opens of its own accord. They all scream as they watch the door stand ajar for a moment before slowly closing again. Did this paranormal crew just scare the living daylights out of a ghost? As YouTuber Jojo Cannon writes, I bet that ghost was like WTF dudes. I couldn't agree more. This haunted hospital is said to heal the passed away. Published by Sean DeCoke in March of 2013, this hospital was abandoned in 1996 for no apparent reason, after being considered one of the best healthcare facilities in the country. These investigators want to know why. They enter one of the hospital theaters and are reading notes written on a whiteboard when this strange noise is heard. They note that no one heard it in the moment, only later on the recording. As they make their way to the next theater, the cameraman feels a presence and turns around to film. Shortly after, the camera goes haywire in the theater. As they continue on their tour, a door bangs shut. Later, someone is whistling a tune, and it's not one of the crew. Many in the comments agree that this hospital is haunted, and some have even been in it and confirm that strange occurrences are frequent. Would you be brave enough to enter? It's a nope from me. Thank you so much for getting me to 5,000 subscribers on my Clips channel. If you want to support, please press that subscribe button. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers. Thank you.